Oh, what's up, buds? Now today we have the HBADA E3 Ergonomic Office Chair Pro. So we're going to break down everything this has to offer, and there's a lot it has to offer. So we're going to break that down in this video, so let's get to it. Alright, so having chairs is not new to this channel. Actually, a gaming chair is what helped my channel blow up as well. But I'm going to do it like I did this one. I'm going to just be live action with it, showing you everything it does. And if I do need to do B-roll to get a close-up, then we'll go to that. But let's do it like how I did the old one and show you guys everything it does in live action. Alright, so when it comes for the price for the Office Chair Pro, you're going to be looking at $600 for this ergonomic chair. Now, a lot of ergonomic chairs are ranging from, I think, like 130 to like, that's like a really basic one, and up to, you know, in the $600, $500 range. Now, this one you're going to see has all the bells and whistles, a whole bunch of different supports, especially in the back and the lumbar support area that a lot of the, you know, budget ones lack at. You'll see that the budget ones normally just have the pillow still, like gaming chairs, or they just really don't have none at all. With this one, you're going to see the lumbar support and all the different adjustments that you can do. So we're going to get into that right now. So let's run it. Alright, but so we're going to get right into it. All the different bells and whistles and all the support systems on here. They use a T-shaped support system, basically meaning, you know, it's going to, you know, support your shoulders, and then it's going to support your neck, and then your waist and back. So basically a T-shaped support system. So we're going to start down here first, and then we'll work our way up, and then we'll do the armrest and all that later. So one thing that you're going to notice right when you get this is that they are isolated with the back support right here, the lumbar support from the back. So with the lumbar support, there's many different things that it can do. Now, being tall, I am 6'5", this thing is really clutch that it can move up and down and maneuver more, because a lot of the lumbar support on gaming chairs and all that are normally down here, you know, the pillow and stuff, and when you try to move the pillow up, it just feels uncomfortable. But this thing will just stay there where you want it. So as you can see, it goes up and down. So definitely for taller people, you're gonna get way more lumbar support in your back instead of down here in your tailbone where it's, you know, sitting right now. Also, it does move out if you want a little bit more. If you want it to protrude out a little bit more, you can get that, or you can, you know, suck it back. So let me move it to the side for you guys so you can see right here. You know, it will come out or back, so you will get a lot more, you know, where you want it. If you want to really get that lumbar support, you can do that as well. These panels right here, they come in to really like trap you in there. They're very comfortable as well. Right here, it's not like a hard plastic, it is a padding. So if you want to keep yourself from leaning left or right when you sit down and have more, you know, straight up and down, you can use these as well. So that's really nice. Let me give you a front view of that, and it's gonna be like that. So we'll trap you in there. As you can see, they are padded. So there you go. Nice on the lumbar support, especially for taller people. All right, and so being tall, since I am taller, the back support as well does adjust. So it's not fixed in this lower position. Normally a lot of people on some chairs, their head is like way up here and just off of the seat. But with this one, you're gonna be able to get the neck support more because you can raise the back support. So all you gotta do is, you know, lift it up, and then now you got the back support there as well. As you can see, it's already sitting way higher for you, and you can see that space in between the lumbar and the back. So you're gonna get that covered. Again, for taller people, you're covered, and of course, anyone under my size, you know, 6'5", I think it'll definitely cover. Probably, let's sit in it real quick and see. Now, shoulder wise, I still got a little bit of room I can get. So I'm 6'5", you can probably 6'6", 6'7", almost 6'8", you're probably gonna be, you know, good here as well. My neck is sitting perfectly instead of all over the place. Normally on these, you know, gaming chairs that I used to use, there's really nothing there. But with this one, you know, you got that little bit of extra headrest right here, and this adjusts as well. It goes forward and back. So if you want to adjust it however you want to sit, you got those adjustments as well on here. I do want to say that I do like the wideness of this. Even though I am skinny, as you guys can tell, I do have wide shoulders. And normally the gaming chairs, if you guys know, if you see gaming chairs, they normally curve in. I have my wife's gaming chair right here, so let me just pull it over real quick. So with the gaming chairs, you see they curve in, and a lot of gaming chairs have this right here. For wider shoulder people, it's kind of annoying. It gets uncomfortable after a while. You know, I start sitting like this after a bit when I'm playing the game or anything, because of, you know, my shoulders start getting uncomfortable here. Yeah, but I don't have that issue here with this one. I really do like that, you know, it just has the freedom, and then it supports, you know, my wider, you know, shoulders. So it's really good. So as you guys seen, the headrest moves around however you want it to get that, you know, different angle that feels better for your neck and that support, but also it moves up and down as well. So you can move it up and down if you need that little extra length. And then if you want it curved in, straight, or curved up, you can do that as well. So you got a little bit more, you'll get a little bit more extra room as well with that. So I do like that, and I do like the different adjustments that it makes. Normally when I lean my head back, it'll just support it right away without me having to, you know, reach behind my head and do it itself. And then normally I just fix it when I'm just trying to, you know, sit straight up. So that's really good that you got that as well to support the neck even better. Real quick, another thing you can do, you can move the seat up a little bit. You just hit the little lever here and it lets you move the seat up. So if you do need a little bit more space up front or whatever, for any reason, you can do that. It is a wide base. You can see that this seat is pretty wide. It's a really wide base on this, but then if you just want to reset it, you pull the lever back and it just slides back. And it does have a footrest if you do want to use that. I've never used the footrest on mine, on my gaming chairs or any of that. My wife does all the time. But it does have a footrest right here and a nice little padding on this. My wife will love that. I've never, like I said, I never use mine. She always uses hers when we game. It's always out, so you can do that, fold it, slide it back in. Okay, we have to get low for this one. So a big thing with, you know, chairs is the armrest. Like I said, I took the armrest off of my gaming chair because it was so annoying. So armrest is a big thing, especially for gamers. And I'm pretty sure office people, you're sitting there for a while, it's going to get annoying. Now, there's a nice little padding on here. It looks like it's a hard plastic. It's not. It is more of a nice little padding on here. So don't worry about that. It does move a lot of different ways. So let's just, you know, show how it moves. First of all, it can go in. You can push it in or out, so you got that movement here. Let me turn it for you guys a little bit better. So you got that different movement there. Of course, it goes up and down, as always. When we're expecting, it goes up and down as well. Also, it can go forward, so it's gonna go towards you, or back towards me. So whatever you want, you got that option as well. And then there's a button right here on the front. It tilts up. So if you need this, a lot of us, we sit in this position here a lot. So that's going to be really big if you're in that position. Another thing, it does tilt in and away, I believe away. Yeah, so it tilts away, which is really big if you're like me when you're using the controller and you're leaning forward and getting serious. This position is one of my favorite positions, and this position is the reason why I took my armrest off of my gaming chair, which is in the living room actually now. But yeah, so you can tilt in as well and get that. Also, at first I was like, why would I use this position? I don't understand. This position I use a lot now, and I'll show you guys why right now. So we'll go through these different positions while I just sit in the chair and show you guys. All right, so the armrest positions are really clutch because like I said, different movements. If you want to go in, keep it tighter, or if you want to, you know, go wider, or just give you even more room without it being, you know, sucking you in. And then you can go out and you can go in. Now I was like, why would this in position just sit like this? For me, made no sense. It just feels uncomfortable. Might be people in there, I guess, if you're on your phone, because this is one of our biggest positions, so this makes sense here, you know, if you're on your phone. And now that I was talking mess about it for the only other reason, this is a reason to use it too. So if you are at the office and you use your phone a lot as well at the office, this is definitely a position you want to be in. But also, this position was very comfortable for me when I was gaming it up. So when I was on the game, I was sitting here, because at first I was like this. I was like, okay, I was doing this. And this is a position we know as gamers. We're sitting here, you know, playing. Where's the controller at? Live demonstration, guys. So we're sitting here like this, and I was like, oh, you know what? I was like, oh, this thing. And boom, this is why this became really, I've been playing Fallout again, and this has been the baby. This position right here. I'm go from this one, and like I said, the other one that a lot of gamers love is the out. So if we go out away, now I can go forward and get serious and really play, you know. So that's the other one, and this is what a lot of the gaming chairs, well, at least the ones I've had, they didn't give me this option. They only got lower, they only moved out a little bit, but they didn't get out of the way for me to lean forward and play, which this one did. So I'm loving this chair for these two positions, the chill position and then the serious position. So definitely a thumbs up with the armrest and the different movements you're gonna get out of this. I do want to say on the tilted up position, another reason, like, why would you use that as well? same thing we're on the phones a lot, so now when you're tilted up here, you know, or even if you're forward, you have support on your arms, because we do sit in the looking at my phone position a lot nowadays. Someone's probably watching this video right now in this position or in this position watching this video. So that's why, you know, that position as well could be very comfortable. Also, it's a great position to get out of the front of the desk, you know, to move this, because this all hits the desk. You could just pop these up and then clear that space a little bit better. I do want to show the recline on here. It does recline pretty far back. As you see, it does get comfortable. I also want to show that it does have little intervals. So I do have the lock in, it's stopped, and then I'll pull it out. And as you see, it's still locked in, even though I set it up. You just pop it back and it comes forward. And it does stop in the middle too as well. It has intervals, like I said, to stop at certain points. So it doesn't have to be all the way forward or all the way back. You can stop it like here in the middle if you want as well. So you do have that option to stop it instead of, you know, bringing it all the way back to reset. So as you can see, this chair has a lot going on for, you know, gamers, office, whatever you want to use it for. There's a lot that this chair has to offer that I really do like. I do like this chair a lot. This is my first ergonomic chair. I definitely would recommend if you've been using gaming chairs and you're starting to get uncomfortable. I've been using gaming chairs since basically my channel started, because I've had them sent to me. So I've been using them for years now, and I'm starting to get very uncomfortable with them. With this, it's something new, and it does feel really comfortable. I see why a lot of people are using these, or, you know, you will see a lot of, you know, tech YouTubers and stuff, when they're sitting down, normally it's a, you know, ergonomic chair, and I see why now. So they are very comfortable. I really do like this one. But there's something I want to tell you guys that they dropped on me that I didn't really think about, that really makes sense. Now, don't get me wrong, you're like, Rod, you know, I know, no disrespect, Rod, but you're a YouTuber, you got it sent to you. $600 is a lot of money. I do get that. I know if I would have thought about getting this, I would have thought about it 3-4 times before I would have pulled the trigger. Don't get me wrong at all. But I also didn't know how comfortable and how good this feels as well compared to my gaming chairs that I've had. If I would have known that, I would have probably thought about it twice. I still would have thought about it. But I would have saved some money on the side to have more comfort like now. Because if you really think about it, like everything I broke down, we do sit down a lot. And we've all spent money on stuff that we don't use as much as we gonna use this chair. Because I sit down in this thing a lot. And, you know, I got some stuff that I spent couple hundred on that's just collecting dust somewhere, and I got multiple of those things, and we all do. So definitely investing in something that is going to support your back, your neck, and make you feel better, because after we go to work and stuff, after you at school all day, you already feel drained and your body is already aching. Definitely get something that's going to support and help you feel better, you know, and from now into the future. And definitely, you know, you're going to get good use out of the money that you're going to spend on this. And I just want to let that know and let that be said, because I didn't notice how much we sit down until I saw their breakdown. I was like, they're right. Even the average person that doesn't work in the office still sits down a lot, you know. So I just want to let you guys know that. And yeah, but that was the bells and whistles of this chair. It does so many different things and maneuvers so many different ways. It has so many different adjustments to support you. So it's really nice. So if you are looking for something, if you sit down for so many hours, if you're an office worker, you know someone that's an office worker, if you're a big time gamer, or if you just do something that is your hobby, that you're sitting there at home, like eBay, all that different stuff. My mom used to sit at her desk forever doing eBay. So if you do any stuff like that, definitely spend the money to support your body when you're sitting there at your desk for so long. We spend a lot of money on stuff that collects dust. I know I do. Like, but I would think 4, 5, 7 times before I buy a chair in this price range, and then I'll go buy something dumb for like $300 that's gonna collect dust. Definitely invest money in something that you're gonna be sitting in and really using a lot and almost all the time. You can get your money's worth out of it. So, and I'll put the links down in the description below for you guys. Any of the codes or whatever I get, I'll put down there as well. If you click that, I won't be getting any commission for this. This is just a chair they let me test out. I really do like it, so I did this video. So just go down there and click that link and check out the chair yourself. I think it comes in this gray and then also black. So those are the 2 different color options you have as well. But if you guys like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I see all of you in my next video. Everyone be safe out there. My name is Rodney. This was Wanna Buy It. Peace.